exploitative individual. I will plot on you. That's right. And that's why I'm going into season 11. And he's changing Pampers.
Now, Kelvin has been trying to get money from every which way, including Wendy Williams' pockets, and the judge has since said,
Wendy Williams is reaching new heights, and she deserves it. She had just won one of her life's most brutal battles. Not only that, but her tactical response to her ex-infidelity husbands and legal ambush earned a million hearts. She has finally broken away from Kevin Hunters and his mistress Voodoo Hoodoo. Don't worry, we've got all the juicy facts, so let's get started. According to recent media reports, Wendy Williams has been fighting tooth and nail to keep her money safe from scavengers named Hunter and Sharina. Look how the tables have flipped. The soulmates are scraping for every penny they can get their hands on and may be forced to leave their home soon. Fate and karma, it appears, have conspired against him.
So it looks like Kevin Hunter, aka Kelvin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, his karma has finally come, because he's claiming in new court documents that he is about to be foreclosed on because his payments, his alimony checks, have run dry.
Kevin and his mistress were no longer receiving alimony payments from the ex-TV program presenter. He made the decision to take Wendy to court. Kevin chose to play the victim card in his legal pleadings, claiming, "My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement. The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely emergent to me," Kevin said. "I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living." Kevin has been selfish to the end, sobbing over his issues while oblivious to Wendy's.
Wendy Williams' ex, Kevin Hunter, demands to have monthly payments resume despite her recent financial problems.
Kevin's karma appears to have finally caught up with him, and things are starting to go Wendy's way. According to court documents obtained by the U.S. Sun, the judge decided that Wendy's financial guardian will not be forced to resume writing the man's alimony checks, indicating that the court has a different opinion on the matter. Kevin's motion was dismissed without prejudice after the court concluded it was non-emergent. The alleged soulmate couple's future is not looking promising. Kevin had been living a comfortable life thanks to Wendy, but that is about to change. It is time for Wendy's ex-husband to buckle up, cause Wendy ain't gonna spoon-feed him anymore. When you believe you've reached the end of this saga, something new appears. The judiciary has now ordered that the divorced couple attend binding arbitration. Kevin's quest for Wendy's money, on the other hand, is far from ended. As stated in the order,
the parties are to participate in binding arbitration, the judge said. The issues surrounding the severance payments and the QDRO, Qualified Domestic Relations Order, are disputed and therefore need to be mediated.
So, it appears that the judge has given Kevin permission to move the issue to mediation, which essentially indicates that the case is closed in this court. You may recall that Wendy included the following clause in the divorce settlement. If, for any reason, Wendy's contract with Talk WW is not renewed or is otherwise suspended, canceled or terminated, and Wendy does not have any other television show being aired and paying her an equivalent salary, Kevin understands and agrees that all severance payments shall be subject to either termination or modification. This cunning clause escaped Kevin's lawyer's notice, and Wendy was able to cut the parasitic ex-husband without much difficulty. Wendy Williams, on the other hand, had ongoing diseases, such as Graves' disease and lymphedema, which caused the producers to decide to terminate her contract. The ex-TV personality's Wells Fargo accounts were stopped owing to suspected financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. And 10 points for Wendy and her legal team. According to speculations, Kevin was a crucial figure in the frozen Fargo incident. Tisa has some fascinating information to share.
Right? Kevin is the reason I believe that Wendy's accounts even got frozen. Let's not forget what triggered it. The son went to the bank with Kevin's lawyer. Kevin's lawyer was trying to get something done. The bank triggered a fraud response, right?
His deeds are coming back to bite him because he is now broke and homeless, and the judge has also denied his plea. Kevin's grandiose fantasies appear to have come crumbling down. He assumed his alimony payments were safe and secure, but Wendy had other intentions. This is a complete victory for her and a severe setback for Kevin. Let's just say that the crowd is loving the spectacle of Kevin getting his comeuppance. It's one of those you can't make this up situations. And this is what Charlemagne thought God had to say about it.
Hunting season is over. All right, do you think people give a damn if Wendy's last name is Hunter? You should have took the last name Williams, all right? If you think people didn't respect you when you was with Wendy, how do you think they're going to feel about you now? okay? All the more reason you should have been kissing Wendy's feet.
Based on these scathing statements, Wendy seemed to have been fairly generous to Kevin in exchange for what he had put her through. A follower concludes, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. She is neither bitter nor petty. Matter of fact, she was incredibly generous. Kevin and Sharina deserve to experience all the suffering they put Wendy through. They are blown away by Wendy's foresighted strategy to get her out of the dilemma. Her brilliance is truly astounding. Based on all this, I think she's a genius. It seems like all the stuff she has been through leading up to her no longer being on the show and after the show was planned. Things have been very quiet for her lately. She did it in a way that made it hard for anyone to say she can continue working to still pay him. Genius, straight genius." Regardless of public view, Kevin Hunter has claimed that he is the primary cause for the WW show's popularity. He has also filed a lawsuit against the production company for breach of contract. His lawyer stated, "Kevin Hunter was one of the reasons behind the Wendy Williams show's tremendous success, and everything seemed to go south after he left. Mr. Hunter was unlawfully terminated solely due to his marital status to Wendy, which is contrary to human rights laws in NYC. Many questions will be raised if his accusations are taken seriously. The most crucial issue is if he is so good at what he does, why doesn't he apply and demonstrate his abilities at another program or production company?" A YouTuber has laid it all out there, directly addressing Kevin. "Even though you claim to be the mastermind behind the scenes and made all the stuff for Wendy, why are you not able to do it again? Are you not able to get financial security on your own? You have worked with Wendy for years, and with that salary along with the daytime talk show you started, you should have some money strapped up, right? Then how have you been spending that money for years?" Kevin, on the other hand, has yet to respond to these inquiries. Kevin will not be able to find work anytime soon, as we have already predicted. The ex-husband then took to Instagram to publish a message indicating that he has finally recognized what he has done and the seriousness of the repercussions, writing, "I am coming to realize that being ungrateful is a disease and that only God can heal. That's why you receive blessings regardless of a person's actions." He doesn't forget anything. He also revealed a bombshell about the future of his relationship with his mistress, Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kelvin Hunter, saying he is not going to get married to his girlfriend, but she is his soulmate. If there is no problem in paradise after this stunt, it would be unseemly. Wendy, on the other hand, has numerous plans for her future in contrast to her ex-troubled husband's destiny. It is expected that she will begin her podcast after the dust has cleared. She stated in an interview with WBLS radio personality Just Nick, she loved doing her show but was ready to do something new with my life. It was really becoming a burden after 14 years. She went on to say that she was suffering from foot swelling and would like to take some time to rest, see new things, and do things she didn't do when she was younger. Wendy's fans are eagerly awaiting the debut of her podcast. Wendy is often imitated but never duplicated. She is very much missed on daytime TV. She brought so much joy to so many. Looking forward to her podcast. Another tearful fan added, "I'm in tears. I've been looking for updates on Wendy for over a year now, and this popped up in my sidebar tonight. I can't express just how happy I am to see her in a good space with health and happiness, thinking of her new beginnings. Whatever platform she chooses for her podcast, I will be there. Wendy and her other initiatives have a bright future ahead of them." However, Kevin has failed to act on his absolute defeat in the lawsuit. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.